my beautiful people, welcome again to my channel. My name is Marina Kanu. I make lifestyle straight talking videos and pretty much anything that interests me, including food recipes, reviews and hauls. Guys, I got an exclusive content for you guys today. It's an update on Bishop Elvis Ibekwem, and his wife's saga. On April 13th, instablog and some other websites like the Maria Udewachi blog carried some pictures of Bishop Elvis Ibekwem of Overflowing Blessings Ambassadors Mission, aka Christ Ambassadors. It's a general overseer of Christ Ambassadors in Port Harcourt. Now, this story was that this bishop was beating his wife. He injured his wife, and somebody reported him to instablog, and a lot of people went on his website, including myself. I went on Facebook, searched him on Facebook, and I was lucky to find a WhatsApp number connected to him. So I sent him a message on WhatsApp. Now, the message I sent to him honestly wasn't so nice. I asked him why he was beating his wife, that he should repent, and I'm grateful that he took out the opportunity to explain things to me. Now I'm going to play his own side of his story and let you guys be the judge. Now he sent me some pictures, which I'm going to just put in the slides here for you to see, of his wife also battering him. He showed me a picture of his wife, that his wife spat on him, and also sent me a voice clip, which I'm going to play here right now.
Ada, I swear before the God of heaven and earth, I'm inside the church now as I'm making this recording. I never laid hands on her. The body of my wife, because of the creams she have used and because of the diabetes issue, if you doubt what I am saying, just come to the church now. In the presence of people, any part of her body, I hold her hand like this. In the next few seconds, say 10 seconds. If I remove my hand, if that place do not turn black in the next 1 or 2 minutes, know that I'm a blatant liar. The things you see, if you watch the pictures I sent here now, the first set of ones was when it started. She will come from the bedroom, she will punch my face, she was with soap in her hands. She will punch me, you see on my body, both my hands. I said, you have started. After, you will not tell people what happened now. Please leave me alone. The next thing now, you will not tell people what happened. And I know what I am avoiding before God of heaven and earth. Because I know how much I spend on her body every week. Is it on buying alphabetics, the multivitamins? Is it on glucophage? Is it on glanil? Is it on suebetic? Is it me and her? Is it on taking drips? With all the drugs going steady, she cannot deny it. Thank God all the pharmacies and all the places we normally go to, they are still alive today. I can come before them. Even if I don't have money, I borrow. I say, give the treatment on credit. I'll pay you back. She cannot deny she's alive. My children are still alive. They know I do that. In the house now, you see assorted drugs. I make sure I get those things. So I don't even want any problem. Talk more of anything. She knew that I'm avoiding her. So she takes advantage of that. You see, a woman should be hitting me on my mouth. If you watch all those things, you see those soaps and all those things on my mouth. I will say, please leave me alone. You have started. You have started. The issue of body turning black or whatsoever, my beloved, I tell you before God and heaven and earth, why I was pushing her away. She was struggling with me while she was dragging my manhood. I speak before the creator of heaven and earth. If she denies what I've said, she will die a miserable death. She was dragging me on my manhood. I can't hide it from you. You are like a brother to me. She was dragging me on my manhood. I was dragging with her hands. That's where you see that turn black. Me beat her on what ground? Somebody I'm spending money on. I helped. On what ground now? I was avoiding. At a point I told her that how I wish those people that you go say you want to go and pray with, you want to go and pray with those women, you prophesy and prophesy with them. Say how I wish they are here now to see the tiger I have in the house. People outside will not know that I'm living with a tiger, that I'm living with a lioness in the house. and you humiliate me on a daily basis. So I wish that we come here. She was holding my manhood. I mean it. I was dragging it with her. That was I had to go and wear jean because she had torn all my clothes. Any clothes I put on, she would tear them. If you see the marks on my body before the creator of heaven and earth, intentionally, she would put her finger and scratch my body. If you see the front, you see the back, you see my hands, they are almost, I could not snap the ones at the back now. This since on Monday. I couldn't snap the ones at the back. Are we not together? I didn't touch her. Was she not the one who prepared Indomie last night for me? Even when I didn't want to eat. Because I didn't want to eat any food she cooked. Because I don't know what her plan is. She told me she's going to pull me down. I told her that all these things you're doing is because there is a program that is coming up. Every program in this church, I've always fought it. Once I have a program, you find one way or the other to fight me. The women program came up, you fought it by all means. Women dress another way, you dress another way. You never attended any of the meetings. Upon that, the women leader came to you as their president, came to you on several occasions, even went upstairs with you, pleaded with you, please come and address the women. You refuse. Why? You don't want this church to progress. You don't want this church to move forward. It's as simple as ABCD. Any program I have, you fight it openly. Last year, when the church people gathered together on their own that they want to celebrate my birthday, I didn't plan it. Church decided to do it. Every one of you saw what she did openly. When I called my wife, hello, honey, come please, let's call the Kate, my wife, my sweet darling. That was the way I said it. That was what embarrassed everybody. And people pitied me. What kind of a wife? Open disgrace. She never came. She told me to cut it. It's my birthday. Openly. That is what happened. Did I tell anybody? I swallowed it up. What happened? My children all ran to the place. Even when I said, let's snap picture, she told me I can go ahead and snap openly in the church. Are you people not aware of it? Openly in the church. What kind of disgrace have I not faced from the person whom I called my wife? I don't talk to anybody. I swallow all of those things. The whole of this mask given to me on my body. Did I call any of you? Did I tell any of you? I swallowed it in my house. There was no single mark in her body. God forbid. Somebody would think maybe I will retaliate as this blood and all these things on my body now. Somebody would think I will. No way. But what I'm proving anybody anywhere is that those things she said are turned black. If anybody comes here now and I hold her hand like this, as if I want to drag her hand out for me, let she hold me and I want to drag. If I hold that place for 10 seconds, I didn't say 1 minute. If you do not turn black in the next 5 minutes, if you do not turn back after I remove my hand in the next 5 minutes, call me a blatant liar anywhere I go to. I will prove it anywhere before anybody, both before the people, the person that called you. I don't know who to say that called you. Let the person call me directly. Let me explain to them the hell I'm going through in the hands of their sister. Please. I have gone through hell. I mean hell. I told her, what you are fighting is this birthday. She told me verbally I should not invite any of her brothers for the birthday, my golden jubilee that will be taking place next month. I shouldn't invite any of them because she doesn't want any of them to give me a dime. I said, there's no problem. I've never depended on any of your brother in life since I married you. I never depended on any of them. That is as simple as ABCD. So you don't touch such a thing, and you cannot spoil my relationship with them. But if it is inviting them, you think when they come, they're going to give me 1 million naira or buy an aeroplane for me, no problem. I won't invite them. She said, yes, don't invite them. That she doesn't want to see any of them around me or to celebrate with me. I say, see what I'm telling you, that anything I am doing, anything good about me, you will fight it. Other wives will be finding ways now to build up their husband. You will always fight me. Is it program in the church here? You will try by all means to fight the program. You will try by all means. Even the women program, the wrapper they give to you, buy it. Other women bought 7 times. I'm ready to pay for it. They said no, they want to give it to still see how they can appease you. They on their self brought the wrapper and gave to you. How they can still appease you, yet nobody can appease you. Nobody can appease. My wife cannot live with any man. It's as simple as ABCD. Let me tell you the simple truth. Even an angel marries my wife, 1 month they will divorce because the angel will run back to heaven. It's as simple. Anybody who feels that my wife is an angel, the way she presents outside, this woman, do you know that I gave this woman money to go and make hair? She went there and told the people that she used to do housemaid work before she gets money to make her hair, that her husband does not give her money. The lady who was standing by there knows me very well. I have brought her to that salon on countless occasions. The lady know me. They have my stickers everywhere. Somebody in that limbo area. He called me on the phone. Man of God, I say, who is this? It's so person. Sorry, sir. You may not know, but if you see me in person, you know me. When people are living at Old Court here, I know you very well because we have lived in that Old Court before. So, but I got your number through one of your stickers from one of your members. I say, okay. What is it? But the testimony of your wife is not good. Even if you don't give her money to make her, must she come out there to come and say she does housemaid work? It's not good now. I said, my wife said so. She said yes. I said, no, it's not true. God forbid. My wife that gives money to go and make her. Even on the said day, I drove on my car to the place. On reaching to the salon, she asked me to stop, that she doesn't want me to reach there, that I should stop her here. I said, why? I always drive her to this. She said, no, I should stop her. That if I drive her again, reach there directly, because of the vehicle, they will charge her higher. But if she walk down to the place on her own, that they will not charge her higher. That's what they did the other time when I brought her there, that they have to begin to judge her by her husband and begin to charge her. I said, okay, no problem. I gave her money there and turned back. I didn't know that she had an ulterior motive to go and lie. And it's not her first time. She have done it countless times. When I was outside the country, when I went that time to go and set up a branch then, I spent some months. I was sending money to my wife. Every month I was sending money. Reverend Son Chimo was sending 30,000 across to her also every month. Bishop Fabulous Caleb Nagibo, my friend, was transferring 30,000 every month to her. He would send me the alert and send to her. I'll call my wife. Did you receive from Fab now? He said yes. I said good. I gave her your account number. I was sending money also. Church was giving her something. Yet, my wife was carrying my vehicle within that period and moved out and told people where she was driving and told them that her husband is dead, that she's a widow. They should help her load the vehicle, that she's a single woman, a widow. Which man will hear that? I later heard it. I confronted my wife. She confessed it openly. No man can tolerate such a thing. It's an abomination. Nobody can tolerate it. I've had several issues. Some of you here in the church have seen me. Things have gone through. But on this particular case now, I never touched her. I was only pushing her away. I said, you will not, people outside now will not know what you are doing inside now. They will not know. But now you will be the first person now who are going to call your brothers to tell them that I've killed you. Meanwhile, you are the one killing me. You are the one fighting me. I've never talked with my wife before and stood up from where I am, maybe to go to where she is. I've never done it from the day I married her. I will sit down one place. My wife will come down, point my mouth. She'll be hitting me on my mouth. She would put her mouth into my mouth and say, do what you want to do. She told me, try and touch me and see what I will do. I will smash your car into pieces. Just touch me now. I said, yes, I know that's another target you have. You are never happy over any progress I make in life. I know that the next target you have, you've been saying it, is my car. You've already told somebody, I told her, you told somebody in a limbo last year, 2021, that you are going to fight my birthday, my golden jubilee, my 50th birthday in this year. So did you say so or not? I got the information. Gikucha, the information comes back to me. And that's what you're doing now. The birthday is next month. And you could name, so today is just 20 something already. So birthday is next month, and you have already started trouble now, and that's the fighting. You said you told somebody you're going to fight. What is this spirit that lives in you that does not want my progress? What is this spirit that lives in you that fights me every moment? Now she went behind me now to go and say that I beat her. Show mark. Which mark? Which bruise? Bruise from where? Where did the bruise come from? Or that the skin turned black, which is a normal phenomenon here in her body. Let the person come physically. Please call somebody. Let them come here. If I hold her hands in the next 15 seconds, I don't want to say 1 minute as we are dragging my manhood. I know. I was pushing her away. She was pushing me. She would use her nails intentionally. She would grab me on my breast. You see that one on my breast there? You see it all over my body. My back. I couldn't snap my back. If you see the place, see every part of my body's wounds. I never touch her. Why? She already told me that what she want me to do is to touch her. That if she smash my car, she will do this and this. Apart from car, I didn't want to even go that area. Because of her health, I know how much I spend concerning her. I know how much drugs I buy, but my wife can never be pleased in this world. She can never be pleased. What have I never done for her? Have she ever told them anything good I did for her? Have she ever opened her mouth for once and said this and this is what my husband has been doing for me? She can never tell them. She only feed them every moment with bad reports, and they keep believing her. Please, if they believe that her report is true and is good, kindly, with all pleasure, I beg the person to come and please pick her and let she stay with them. But if she stay 1 month with them and there was no quarrel, there was no trouble, anything they want me to do, let me do it. Talk more of years. I spent years with a woman who can never appreciate you, an ingrate. High level ingrate. When you see her outside, you think that she's an angel. When she call, my wife can faint and begin to cry while she's calling you. I mean, when she do finish, she will tell me she can do the recording. She have done it before here. The day she called her elder sister. In my presence, right there, my children were there. If you like, come to church and come and ask them. After she feigned that indeed as if she can add drama. After she finished, she cut the call. She cut the call immediately and didn't mean to. I told you I'm going to. You don't know what I will do to you. I said, Jesus Christ, you did now as if you are crying now, and they believed you now. She believed now that you are crying, and you are the one doing this now. Jesus Christ, why are you very wicked? What amazes me is I don't know why my wife is very wicked. I don't know why she treats me the way. I don't know why. From the day I married her, I've never had any peace. There's no frame up in this world she have never framed me up. There's nothing she have never done. She tried using my children here the other time. All of you were witness to that. It was police officers who discovered what the game she wanted to play. Why she told me she's going to pull me down. She have tried it before and succeeded, but not this time around. This time my blood. She used Daddy Boy and Peculiar to frame me up. To tell that they should say that Jane slept in my house. In my house. Jesus Christ. Hi. What kind of rubbish is that? It was when police people came and began to ask the children, they cried that it is mommy that told them to say like that. The police officers called me because they asked me to go. They want to interrogate the children. They asked me to call my children. They came out and they asked me to give chance. So when they were interrogating two of them began to cry because they said, if you don't tell us the truth of what happened, we're going to lock all of you up. The two of them began to cry. Children, they didn't know what it says. Mommy that asked us to say like that. Yeah, Auntie Jane did not come here. She did not sleep in this. She did not come. She did not come. It's mommy that said we should talk like that. If anybody asks us that we should say like that, we should not say like that. That she's going to flog us. That she will kill us. So we should talk like that. The officer called me and said, please be very careful. Your wife can kill you without you knowing. Be very careful. Let me stop here, please. Let me not bother you.
I'm sure you must have listened, to the story. And please tell me in the comment section what you think about it. Judge for yourself. But I just want to make a few commentary on this. Social media is not a place to solve marital issues. If you bring your marital issues online, I'm not saying that you should be stifled, you shouldn't talk about your marital issues, but social media is not a place to do that. You go to the police if you're being battered, you're experiencing domestic violence, you go to the police, or you go to appropriate bodies that can find you solution. Now, if you are experiencing domestic abuse, please, there are hotlines here in Nigeria, which I'm going to put on the screen for you to call. If you are a pastor, I'm not a novice, okay? I've lived 3 decades here on earth, and I've seen a lot of things, and I've seen a lot of people who claim to be Christians, who claim to be Christ followers, not practice what they preach. I've seen a lot of them assault their wives, all in the name of submit, all in the name of you have to respect your husband. I have seen that. I've also seen women also purposely provoking a man to assault them. This is on a normal day you won't hear me say this, but I have seen it with my own eyes. I've seen a situation where a woman will go and hold a man on his private part and dare him to beat her. So and I know a lot of men have complained that the private part is quite sensitive, so some people will be forced to defend themselves, and some women will come out and say, oh, he abused me, without even telling us the full story. Now, we didn't know that, she also fought the man, she abused the man. Probably the man did it in self-defense. I am not justifying anything, but go to the appropriate body. Now, he said that he loved his wife, that he wants to keep the relationship going. So from his talks, I know that he still wants his wife, he still loves his wife. So the best thing, sir, if you come across this video, please, I want you to go to therapy. The courts will only make things worse for you. Unfortunately, you only go to the court if you want to dissolve the marriage. If you no longer want her to be your wife, you can only go to the court, and the court will, help you make your dissolutions, or probably give you people reparations, or find who is at fault and you have a settlement. But know that if you go to the courts, your marriage might not likely be the same. So if you really want to keep your marriage, if you want to let bygones be bygones, please go to counseling, go to therapy. That's the way to go. If I get a therapist or a counselor number, I could do a recommendation for you. But right now, I think that's the best way to go. Please stay off social media, the rest of you, because you only make people judge you. You only make people say things probably that are lies that you didn't do. And if you are a man, please stop hitting people. Only immature men hit people. Only immature men throw tantrums like toddlers, because it's only toddlers that react when they are provoked by hitting and throwing things. So grow up as a man. And if the situation is no longer favorable, please divorce, please leave your marriage. God hates divorce, quite all right, but it's not against divorce. If you are divorced, it doesn't mean you will not make heaven. Even the same Bible says, if your hand causes you not to make heaven, cut it off. If your wife or whoever you with is stopping you not to make heaven, please go away from them. Time has changed that anyone needs to endure a marriage. Nobody should stay in a place where they are not valued, where they are not wanted, where they are not respected. Guys, if you find this exciting, please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at NigeriaChick or at Marilyn_love. Please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. It will help YouTube push my video out as a good video. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Peace. My name came up a lot of sound.